everybody. Wow. So I picked to go out a load to go out on our first storm of the year, snowstorm, and this snowstorm is not just a snowstorm, but it was followed by a polar wind, which has just froze up everything. So I left out yesterday like 4, and I got here last night, parked in this spot at 10:30 a.m. and you know, I was going to poke around about getting over here, but when I saw this polar wind coming down right behind the snow, I was like, oh no, these people aren't ready for this kind of thing, so I need to get out of here. So I ran the first 75 miles, about 55, somewhere around in there, 45, 55, you know, whatever was comfortable, you know, just to stay comfortable. And then when I got over to 65, which is close to Louisville, I would have took the parkway over there up to Louisville, but they didn't have it plowed yet. It was a mess. So I stayed on the interstate. I went down the up the interstate, yeah, north to Louisville, and it added a few miles. But I went through Louisville, took the bypass, and went that way. Man, it was a mess. People were, I mean, it was a mess, put it that way. But we continued on through there, went through a lot of windshield washer fluid, and had to stop and clean lights and windows and stuff several times when I could find a place to pull over, because everything was packed in snow. And then when you're light, it's hard to get this thing rolling. So anywho, so I pulled up over here in Frankfort. I wasn't sure where I was at. I knew I was in the vicinity where I got a load, and there was there was nobody out but those, you know, parking lot snowplow guys and ladies, and they were cleaning parking lots, and they had scraped this spot right here, and there's some flatbeds, and I said, well, that will work right there. So I set the brakes and turned the clock off at 10:30 last night. Went on to bed, and I had to start the big motor up periodically because the AP unit wasn't keeping up with the cold. It was like between 13 and 16 degrees. So anyway, so I finally got out of bed about 7 o'clock, and looked out the window and looked over there, and see if I can get you guys in on it. I looked over there, and I happen to park right where I need to be. So that being said, I've been getting around and getting myself ready to go. I have a between 12 and 1 o'clock appointment. It's 9:30. I'm gonna holler at them here in a minute and let them know I'm out here. I'm not looking forward to getting out there, because my all that snow that's on the truck is going to freeze. The ratchets are going to be frozen, so everything I do is going to be a battle. Gonna have to have a hammer, a sledgehammer. Gonna have to figure out how to keep my hands dry, because they're going to be freezing. It's going to be a battle when I get out there. So I hadn't eaten since yesterday at 2 o'clock, so I went ahead and Ruthie packed me. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Packed me some pancakes and sausage, and so there was no syrup or anything, but I don't need it. So yeah, so I had pancakes and sausage and a cup of coffee, and I'm fixing to get out there and battle this. And so I made it over here. I'm sure that the public is having a heck of a time with the frigid weather and the packed down snow. So I hope the best. Lift everybody up in prayers, and hopefully everybody gets to where they got to go safely. Keep the bumpers on their cars and all that good stuff. And stay out of the cold. Don't get sick. If you do go out in the cold, make sure you're wrapped up and ready to go. I've already had a bloody nose from the dry air. The dry air will dry your skin out really quick. So, anywho, so that's my morning, and I'm fixing to get to it. So you guys have a great one. All right, God bless. Have lots of fun, and later.